Welcome to YouTube Crime. Today we're stepping onto the murky path of identity theft and cybercrime, a world shrouded in darkness where veiled faces feel empowered to commit heinous acts that can shatter lives. We're about to journey through a labyrinth of virtual deceit and malevolence where the invisibility provided by the digital realm gives birth to a new breed of criminals. These are not your everyday robbers or pickpockets. These are cyber criminals, exploiting the digital realm to breach the sanctity of personal information. As we traverse the intricate layers of this digital hellscape, we will unearth the mechanisms of these cybercrimes, understanding the intricate codes and strategies used by these digital thieves. What are their methods of operation? What drives them to commit such devastating acts against innocent people? We will also delve into the catastrophic consequences of their actions, the shattered lives and broken trust. We will hear firsthand from victims, feel their pain and helplessness, and understand the lasting psychological impact of becoming a target. Finally, we will discuss how we can all play a role in safeguarding ourselves from this looming threat. We will share practical advice and valuable insights from experts, providing tools and strategies for personal cyber defense. We are not powerless in this fight. Knowledge is our most potent weapon. As we delve into this digital underworld, we'll uncover how these crimes happen, their profound impacts, and the steps we can all take to protect ourselves. Identity theft forms the backbone of many cybercrimes. It's a complex and insidious form of crime that takes place in the shadows of the digital world. Often people are not even aware that they have been targeted until it's too late. The crime involves the unauthorized acquisition and use of someone's personal information, a process that can be shockingly easy in our era of digital connectivity. Once the perpetrators have that information, they can employ it for a variety of fraudulent purposes. Sometimes they make unauthorized credit card transactions, draining the victim's resources with a slew of unforeseen charges. Other times they use the stolen data to assume someone's identity entirely. The dangers of the latter include not just financial fraud but also legal complications, as the identity thief might commit other crimes under the victim's name. While this can be terrifying to consider, it's a stark reality of the digital age we live in. The scale of this crime can range from unauthorized credit card transactions to completely assuming someone's identity to commit extensive fraud. Cybercriminals employ a myriad of sophisticated techniques to access personal information. These malicious entities are not simple thugs, rather they are relentless predators lurking in the vast digital abyss of the internet, waiting for their unsuspecting victims. They utilize an array of advanced tactics, which range from phishing scams where they send out deceptive emails or messages designed to trick individuals into revealing their confidential details, to launching highly complex malware attacks that can infiltrate and compromise systems, stealing sensitive data without the victim even realizing what has happened. Security breaches are another favorite tactic, where they exploit vulnerabilities in systems to unlawfully access protected information. Tragically, they are experts at camouflage, often wearing the digital mask of legitimate companies or organizations in order to gain the trust of their targets. They are master manipulators, skilled at crafting believable narratives to deceive individuals, luring them into a false sense of security, only to ruthlessly expose their vulnerability and exploit it for their malicious intents. They prey on the unsuspecting, often masquerading as legitimate entities to deceive individuals into handing over their data. The consequences of falling prey to these crimes are severe. With the looming reality of these transgressions, the immediate impact is often a substantial financial loss that leaves victims reeling. This monetary setback is just the tip of the iceberg, as the repercussions extend much further. Over time, victims find themselves embarking on a grueling journey to repair their tarnished credit score. This involves painstaking efforts to rectify erroneous records and engaging professionals to help navigate the complex financial landscape. Simultaneously, they grapple with the task of securing their personal information, a long and strenuous process that involves constant vigilance and numerous safeguards. This process requires both time and expertise and is often accompanied by the constant fear of a repeat violation. A violation of this nature is not just a physical or financial invasion, it is a deeply personal offense that impacts the emotional well-being of the victims. The emotional distress that follows such an infraction can be long-lasting and profound, leaving victims feeling vulnerable and violated. The process of healing from this emotional trauma is complex, as it involves dealing with feelings of distress, fear, and betrayal linger long after the crime. The road to recovery is often long and fraught with difficulties. It is a journey that calls for strength, resilience, and determination. And yet, despite the challenges, victims continue to push forward, striving to regain control over their lives. Prevention is key in the battle against identity theft and cybercrime. We cannot stress enough the importance of fortifying your digital fortress. The internet is the front line, and your devices, the soldiers. Each device, each account you have becomes a potential target, a possible weakness in your defense line. Therefore, strengthening your digital security isn't just an option anymore, it's a necessity. One of the prime ways to enhance your digital security is through the use of complex passwords. Not your pet's name or your birthday, but something unique and intricate. Mixing uppercase and lowercase letters, including numbers and special characters, make your passwords harder to crack. Next, we should talk about two-factor authentication, an additional layer of security. It makes your accounts harder to breach by adding a second verification step. It could be a text message, an email, or an app notification. Further, we need to be cautious about the information we share online. With the digital world blurring lines between public and private, we must be judicious in deciding what should go online. Our addresses, our phone numbers, our personal details are keys to our digital homes. Sharing them indiscriminately may invite unwanted guests. Finally, we must stay updated. Cybersecurity practices are constantly evolving, with new threats emerging regularly. We must stay abreast of the latest cybersecurity practices, learning and adapting as the digital sphere changes. Remember, in this digital era, knowledge is power, and prevention is key. Staying abreast of the latest cybersecurity practices will significantly reduce your risk. The fight against cybercrime is a global endeavor involving dedicated efforts from all corners of the world. Every day, law enforcement agencies and cybersecurity professionals worldwide are immersed in a profound battle, a high-stakes game of chess, striving relentlessly to outwit these digital miscreants. Their sole mission? To combat the ever-evolving and increasingly sophisticated digital threats that jeopardize society's security and privacy. In addition to their tireless efforts, innovative techniques and approaches are being explored in this battle. These range from advanced cybersecurity protocols to complex encryption algorithms, all developed with a singular purpose: safeguarding the digital frontier. From governments to individuals, the concern for cyber threats is universal, escalating the urgency and significance of this battle. These developments are not limited to defensive measures. Governments are also working proactively, enacting new laws aimed at regulating online activity, providing legal frameworks to penalize those who misuse technology to harm others. While the frontier of our fight is vast, the arsenal of tools, techniques, and laws at our disposal continues to grow. New laws and technologies are continually being developed to protect citizens and their personal information from these pervasive threats. Despite the daunting challenge, the fight against cybercrime continues with unrelenting vigor and resolve, reaffirming our commitment to a safer digital world. Awareness and proactive measures are our best defense against identity theft and cybercrime. These two elements, while seemingly simple, carry tremendous weight in the battle against online predators. The digital landscape has evolved rapidly, and with this evolution, the dangers have also increased. To win this battle, we need to stay informed, constantly updated about the newest risks that lurk in the shadowy corners of the web. Information is a potent tool in our hands. The more we know these threats, the better we can protect ourselves from falling victim to them. Adopting practices that safeguard our personal information is another crucial aspect of this fight. This includes creating strong, unique passwords for each of our online accounts, regularly updating our devices and applications, being cautious about the information we share online, and using secured networks for internet access. Encrypted communication tools, privacy-focused web browsers, and VPNs can provide an additional layer of protection. The responsibility to secure our digital world falls upon us. It's a collective effort that demands constant vigilance and commitment from all internet users. By recognizing our potential role in this fight, we can take the necessary steps to protect our personal information and prevent ourselves from becoming a statistic in the increasing tally of cybercrime victims. By doing so, we can all play a part in thwarting these digital criminals. In our increasingly digital world, the protection of our personal information has never been more important. As we spend more time online, whether it's for work, financial transactions, socializing, or simply browsing, the risk of exposing ourselves to potential hackers, identity thieves, and digital criminals is steadily rising. Our everyday activities like shopping, banking, and even interacting on social media could potentially provide these cybercriminals with a wealth of personal information. This stolen data could be used for nefarious purposes, such as committing fraud or selling the information to other criminals. The reality of this threat might seem overwhelming, but we are far from being defenseless against these digital predators. While it is true that the battle against the ever-evolving landscape of cybercrime may seem daunting, it's crucial to remember that knowledge and vigilance are our most powerful tools in this fight. By keeping ourselves educated about the latest threats and the various methods of protection, we can take proactive steps to secure our digital lives. The simple act of regularly updating our passwords, using different passwords for different sites, installing reliable security software, and being cautious about the sites we visit and the links we click can go a long way in ensuring our digital safety. Before you go, if you found today's dive into the shadowy world of identity theft and cybercrime enlightening, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like this video to support our journey through the intricate world of crime topics, and share it to help spread awareness about protecting ourselves in the digital age. Your engagement helps us bring more content like this to you and others. Join the YouTube crime community today, and together, let's stay informed and vigilant. Stay safe and see you in the next video.